So I have this guilty pleasure of a movie. It's the 2001 film Sweet November, starring Charlize Theron as Sara Deaver and Keanu Reeves as Nelson Moss. I love it for a lot of reasons. Sure, it has plenty of its shares of romantic film cliches, like this dramatic scene in the rain. But how can you deny the romance in this scene? Unfortunately, not a lot of critics share my love for it, in particular for its depiction of the gay best friend character Chaz, played by Jason Issacs. Just listen to this 2001 review.
Jason Issacs plays the obligatory gay best friend, always necessary to keep her secrets and help her out when she wants to hide from the world. In formulas like this, the gays do all the work and never get to have any of the fun.
You make a real good point, too, about the obligatory gay. I want to get one of those gay best friends who exists only to live down the hall and bring you warm chicken soup and be funny and flamboyant, and they have no life of their own. I mean, talk about an offensive categorization.
And by now, I know a lot about the gay best friend trope. But at the time I saw this film, I didn't really see anything wrong with Jason Issacs' character as Chaz, especially how Jason Issacs performed it. It isn't over the top or stereotypical, but seeing this character now through the long tradition of the gay best friends in movies, I can totally see why people didn't feel like he was a fully fleshed out character. Chaz is basically this angelic being who is always there for the main character Sara, helping her with just about anything and everything. Sure, we do get to see that he has some kind of partner and gets to dress up in drag in one scene, but that's really as deep as the character goes. But at one point we learn that Chaz is an important, successful advertising competitor to Nelson. Yet he doesn't ever seem busy, and he seems to only be hanging out and helping Sara with whatever she needs. Now take this iconic bathroom scene. Well, iconic to me anyway, where Chaz just barges in talking about coffee. But what if he said in this scene what he had really felt?
Excuse me. Privacy.
Privacy? There's no privacy for the gay best friend. I take care of Sara. I think about her all the time. What would I do without her? Anyways, I spent the whole day just setting up this dinner we're going to have tonight. I got nothing else going on. My day begins and ends with Sara, so I'll be in the kitchen just mopping the floor, if you need me.
Doesn't that guy know how to make his own coffee?
What does Chaz dream about when he's off screen?
Only to live down the hall and bring you warm chicken soup and be funny and flamboyant, and they have no life of their own.
So the gay best friend, I mean, we've all seen it, but I think Sweet November is not even the worst version of that, because this guy actually does have somewhat of a life outside of the movie. And he's really just there to serve the main character. But there are far worse versions of this character seen in films. I think one of the best gay best friend characters is in that film, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That has a really fully fleshed out human being in there. What are some of your favorite gay best friends in films, or some of the worst? And if you want to watch more queer films, I have some on my channel.